Vaca.
René Vaca.
25-year-old comedian, phenom, fashionista,
Wow.
Mexican
Wow.
comedian.
My ex-wife would not agree with any of that.
Yo, dude, this fucking guy, bro. Man, dude, it's so cool to see like someone that's like that young, like mid-20s, like having the success that you've had.
Wow, why do you say that? No, thanks, man. You guys think I'm successful? That's cool, man.
Yeah. Well, why else would I have you on the M word? Not to be mistaken with.
It is true. It is true.
Not to be mistaken with the N word.
I'm sorry about that.
It's the M word. Yeah. Yeah, like so. Especially this past year, you've been like everywhere.
It's been awesome, man. Because honestly, I just hit over 16,000 followers on Instagram, which was.
You said 16,000 followers on Instagram.
Which is not a lot to some people, but considering the growth in the past 2 months, right, Joe? Was it 2 months?
Yeah.
It was I left my wife at 6,000.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I left my wife.
That's your milestone. I left my wife.
Yeah, I left my wife at 6,000, and like a week later, she was going up after I posted the go to sleep joke. And that shit was going viral. And 2 months later, I'm at 16. 3 months later, I'm at 16,000.
And that's impressive, especially given Instagram. Instagram's not. It's kind of like, you know, because it's kind of fallen back when it comes to like Instagram and like the ability to gain new followers.
Yeah,
with
man.
like TikTok and everything.
Honestly, I've always said this. My followers have always been there. They were just waiting for me to leave my wife because they didn't like her. Fool.
What?
God was holding that blessing because she was holding me back.
Is someone calling you?
It's my wife. Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay, René. You take your time.
Let me put this on airplane mode.
Well, I mean, we can talk more about your wife.
No, we don't have to, dude.
We don't have to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about her.
It's okay. Do you want something to drink?
I don't want to talk about her at all.
Okay. We don't have to.
If it naturally comes out, it comes out.
Yeah, if it naturally comes out, it comes out.
But you can ask any question you want.
For sure, I appreciate that.
If it has to do something where you ask the question.
But it just doesn't have to do with your wife.
No, it can do anything with my ex-wife. It can do anything with. I don't care. Ask me anything.
I can do anything with your ex-wife? You said that's what you said?
I said that?
Yes.
Fuck it, dude. If I said it, man. I'm
Cheers,
a man of my
baby.
word. Cheers to you
salute.
and my ex-wife. Do that thing that she likes, though. I'm going to tell you what she likes later.
All right.
Can you cut that
the camera.
out?
Yeah, cut the camera.
Can you cut that out? I don't want Melissa to see that.
Okay.
Melissa's my new girl.
Oh.
Yeah, don't cut that out.
Cut that out. But yeah, I was gonna ask you. You know, when'd you start doing comedy?
I started doing comedy 6 years. It's gonna hit 6 years this month, man. It's my 6th year.
Yeah. So
this month.
when you were 19, you started.
Yeah, I think it's around. It was around the 10th of December. So I think I can either claim any of these days as the 1 year.
Yeah.
Anniversary. I think today is gonna be the day. Like, what
Today's
day is it today? What day is it today?
15th.
So December 15th is my 6th year.
Wow.
I'm gonna claim it. The 15th. That sounds nice.
That's
right?
awesome.
15th
Yeah, that sounds
December.
really
I started
nice.
comedy on the 15th of December when I was 19. That's a lie. I
Yeah.
don't know when it is. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I mean,
that
15 is a
sounds
good, strong number. Yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, December 15th. And,
What made you want to start?
Dude, I'm retarded, man. You know, my family. My family's crazy, man, and it was always like I've always had a crazy family. I've had a crazy story, and I didn't know how to react to it. Like growing up, I either go to therapy for it and heal it, or heal it through laughter. And it was always through laughter that I healed everything. So
you've never been to therapy?
I've been to therapy a lot.
Oh yeah.
And even in therapy, when I was telling my story, my therapist would be laughing, dude. Like I guess the way I would tell the story was just funny, and I'll be telling him my shit. And it was like real shit, phone, like dude, like my mom and dad, blah, 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 blah. And he'll be laughing and he'll stop me and be like, you ever thought about becoming a comedian? And I ignored him. I was like, man, you stupid fool.
I'm not paying you to tell me, give me
advice. I'm telling you, I'm not paying you to laugh, dude. Right? And I don't know, man, ever since then, I was just like, realized like, and while I was in college one day, I just snapped that, you know.
What college you go to?
I was like, you know, I went to UC Merced, you know, which is, it's up north.
Yeah. I partied at Merced.
Yeah, you went to the
the
ranch
picnic
party?
day. Yeah, picnic day.
Oh, dude, no, like, have you gone to the ranch party?
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude. Like,
Yes, because I went to Sacramento State for 1 year,
Yeah.
and we would drive down to Merced, and there was nothing there but to party.
Yeah, but the part of the ranch has, or if you're going like to the houses, there's the fucking like the, I don't know, back then it was called the soccer house. So like the fucking like all the soccer boys have fucking, they throw badass parties. I don't know if they still do. I don't know if these bitch ass new fools do. But
Shout out Merced. This is a good school. It's a cool school.
UC Merced is a cool school, man. But yeah, I went to school out there, and when I was there, I realized I don't want to be a college graduate. I wanted to be a star, man. And then I'm not gonna do that here. Even though I was a star, I became a star at the university, dude. I was a freshman. I've done a lot of cool shit, dude. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I didn't even light it.
well, where'd you, what? You went to Merced, but where'd you grow up?
Van Nuys, dude. I'm a Valley
Van
boy.
Nuys.
I'm a Valley boy, dog.
I know.
I'm Valley boy. Van Nuys, born and raised in the Valley, man. And
Wow.
I'm hoping I can make that the city like to pop when I grow. You know,
Yeah.
like when I get bigger or whatever. I want to be the one to put Van Nuys on the map.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Even though I barely.
No,
go,
yeah, I understand that.
I barely go there now. You know.
You
but,
had me on a show in Van Nuys. You had me on a show in Van Nuys, and you probably fucking stunning on me too when you reached out to me.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Not with you. Not
Yo,
with you.
dude, this guy stunts, bro.
No,
he
I
stunts
don't.
hard, bro.
I don't stun hard.
Yeah, he
No, I
stunts
don't.
hard.
What I say? I don't. No, not with you, man.
But it was a really great show. Great vibes. Everyone there was really, really cool.
Dude, and there's just been a lot of cool shows in that parking lot, man. That rooftop that we do. We have like a roof. We haven't done it because it's been cold as fuck.
Yeah.
But when that shit lit, when in the summer, man.
Summer
that
comes
shit's gonna
around.
or spring, whenever the fuck gets warm, man. I don't know what the fuck, but it's gonna be dope, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I didn't mean to stun on you. Did I stun?
Dude, no, of course not. Of course not.
Okay.
We met randomly one night through Joel here at the studio.
Yeah.
You pulled up at like 9 p.m. Remember?
Yeah, I remember Joel was telling me like, "Hey, man, my friend has a studio, and you know, he said I can do whatever I want in it, so we can fuck." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's why when he got here, he was like, "Wait, you're gonna be here the whole time?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was just like, "Oh man."
No, I think I remember that day, dude. That day.
That's the photo, yeah.
That's the photo right
yeah.
there. That photo is being used. That day I was being, I think I got into the biggest fight with my ex-wife that night. One of them. It was
I'm
like
sorry. I'm sorry for laughing, dude.
No. It was pretty bad. Do you remember that night? I think I complained to Joe every time I fought with her, man. It was like, that's what I'm saying, man. Go find your happiness, dude. Fuck that bitch. I'm not talking about my ex-wife. I'm talking about whoever you're with. That's not my
Yeah.
man. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, the plural, the concept of that beat.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Yeah.
You understand,
Yeah, of
man.
course.
To them words.
Hey, salute, baby, to René.
Ooh.
It's good, huh?
It is pretty good, man. It's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
You look good, though. I like this narco shirt.
Oh, thank you, bro. I wore it just for you.
And what's up with X-Lines, man? You fucking started that app, man. You know, on billboards, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, what you called? It blew up this summer. Just randomly. Just randomly, we were getting 5, 6, 7 orders every night.
What?
For like 3 months straight. That's why.
And what are the orders for usually?
The majority was for like the passport agency, the DMV.
What?
Yeah. That was a big one. Restaurants, and then we went out to Vegas to like do nightclubs and stuff like that. And
what?
We had like these huge marquee billboards on the Strip, the Vegas Strip.
You guys did nightclubs and shit?
Mm-hmm. We did nightclubs, yeah. I was basically, me and my business partner were there delegating like, because we're still, just so you guys know, we're looking for someone to like expand to the Vegas region, someone that we can trust and someone that's like more than capable.
Damn, dude, they're looking for hookers.
Yeah. We're looking for plugs and hookers. But yeah, that's why we kind of stopped filming because I just got swamped. I just got overwhelmed with like the craziness of excellence. But yeah, we billboards and all that stuff.
I told my friend about it today. Like, dude, like this guy started, and he was like, "Man, that's fucking cool." And he's into like shoes, man.
Yeah, we started doing that too. Yeah.
And you guys, is there any like weird requests? Like, I need you to wait in line for my mom's funeral, shit, or some shit like that.
No, we haven't gotten that yet.
That's pretty crazy.
But we had like.
That'd be sad.
Our first ever client here in LA was an famous actress.
Who?
Abigail Breslin. She's from Little Miss Sunshine.
Who's that?
She's a white girl.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd want to know her.
Abigail what?
Breslin.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look her up later.
Yeah.
No,
but yeah, that's.
I like. I mean, I was thinking like, I would hire you guys for like McDonald's sometimes. Or In-N-Out lines. In-N-Out lines.
In-N-Out, yeah.
Those In-N-Out lines are long, bro. I'll hire you for those shits, man.
We also sorry. We also you can hire us to save your parking spot. And especially if you live in like a congested city like LA, Echo Park, Koreatown, we'll save a parking spot for right in front of your house, and then when you pull up, we pull out.
You just bound you like a creep outside the house?
No, like let's say where you live in Van Nuys right now? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. On the street. Can you ever find street parking?
Oh yeah. No. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you want, like let's say it's Friday night and you want to just your parking spot right in front of your crib.
How do you find it though?
You give me your address, we pull up, and we stay there till we get a parking spot.
You do all the dirty work that.
Well, I used to. X-Lines does the dirty work, yes. Yeah, and then when you pull up, you just look for the car on the app, and then you're just like, René? Yeah, Melvin? Yeah, and then I pull out, you pull in, then you get the parking spot right
What
there.
if some guy pulls out as soon as you're getting in? He's like, no, fuck that, you can't do that shit. You ever had that happen?
Mm-mm.
Like a fight?
I wish that would fucking happen.
Oh, that's scary as fuck if you pull out. And I'll be like, hey, you need to calm down,
Yeah,
sir.
hey, so I paid for this. Yeah. But I appreciate that. Thank you, dude.
Nah, fuck yeah, man. X-Lines app is dope. I support X-Lines app.
Yeah, we might have you in a commercial soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I would love that. Dude, like I said, dude, I've always thought about creating an app like that.
It's actually more simple than you would think.
And you did it.
Yeah.
So I kind of own it.
I appreciate that.
So do I own some of the company?
I think you
I kind of just told you I came up with the idea.
Oh, you came up with the idea for what?
For X-Lines app.
To create an app?
To wait in line for you.
Oh, when?
In college back in I didn't go for it, but I came up with it, bro.
Oh yeah?
It must have spread the word around.
Okay, we can cut the cameras. We can stop filming. Okay, you can get the fuck out of my fucking studio. No, dude, that's awesome. I like that you rep Van Nuys like that, because Van Nuys, especially someone from LA, Van Nuys just seems so far.
Random too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone hates on the Valley, dude. And if you fucking hate on the Valley, fuck you, dude. You understand? The Valley's cleaner. We don't have all this shit in the middle of everything. It's just like it's
have good
more
food.
spread out. We have great food. We have Armenians, dude. It's fucking amazing, dude. The Valley has everything, man.
Yeah.
It has Universal Studios. A lot of people don't want to say that's the Valley. Universal Studios is in the Valley, dude.
This is the first time I'm realizing that Universal Studios is the Valley.
It's in the fucking Valley, dude. And Universal Studios started in the fucking Valley. A lot of the motherfucking shits are in the fucking Valley. Burbank, Disney Studios, that's in the motherfucking Valley, dude. Damn. Suck my fucking dick.
Put some fucking respect on the motherfucking Valley, dude.
Dude. Fucking Richie Valens from the fucking Valley. We're in the fucking Valley, dude.
That's what's up.
Who else is from the fucking Valley, dude?
That's it.
Oh, no.
Oh, René Vaca's from the fucking Valley, dog. René motherfucking Vaca.
Besides René motherfucking Vaca being from the Valley, dude, the dude from Selena's, her brother. From Selena?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to make a, the brother, the guitarist, the guy. He's from Pacoima.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Michael Pena, I think, is also from the Valley, too.
Michael Pena.
Yeah.
Bro, how,
A lot of dark, ugly browns.
your family's, yeah. Your family's still out there?
My family, all my family's out here, man. And that's just crazy. But I haven't seen my family in like months, man. And they're like 20 minutes from you, dude.
How were
crazy.
they when you first started doing comedy? Were they supportive? Were they?
I mean, every Latino family is gonna be supportive at first. Like, man, I've always said you're a fucking funny fucker. I've always said you should do it, man. And they were supportive at first. I remember that night I texted my mom, and I was taking a shit that morning, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm gonna do stand-up comedy." And she was like, "I've been telling you to do that your whole life." And I finally did it. And I told my little brother to do it with me. And we both started together, my little brother and I. And we went to Flappers in Burbank.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah, and it was like, I went out there and just did my thing, bro. And we started getting booked because we're like brothers, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, these two Mexicans are great, you know? And we went in there. And we started just bringing people to shows. And once my mom found out I dropped out of college,
she
was like, she told my little brother that he can't do it no more. So my little brother stopped, even though he was really good, and he'll get back to it. But my family at first, they were supportive, but then they realized how deep I was going into it. Like, I'm dropping out of college. This is my life now. This is all I'm gonna do. And they're like, "Well, what the fuck? We just thought you're gonna fucking do it." You know what I mean? And they're thinking like, "Oh, he's gonna make money off it right now." And it's like,
that's not the case.
That's not the case. That was not the case at all, dude. I went into like huge debt, you know, and it's crazy, man. I was using my financial aid money to fund my comedy career. I faked my college life for like another semester and a half, and I was like, you know, let me just fake the funk, you know, some tests, get my GPA just enough to get this fucking $8,000 financial aid check to fund my comedy career for a quick bit, you know. And with that, I was paying comics to come do shows, booking rooms out, and paying for promo shit, renting theaters out, and just made a name for myself real quick in the game, dude. And then people were just fucking with me. And when that was when I was in college. So when I came out to LA, I already had that respect from doing shows out there, and I became René Vaca, dude. It was crazy.
What did your parents say after that?
They still didn't get. They still didn't get it, dude. They still don't get it. They probably still get it. They get it now. Yeah. But they still don't get it. They're over there like, whoa, you have all this shit. You don't have your fucking big mansion. You haven't bought my mom a house yet. I'm like, man, relax, man. I'm 25 years old. Man. What the fuck were you doing at 25, mom? Yeah. Being a great mother. Yeah, that's what she was doing. She was being a great. She was being great. I was like, what that sounded to me. What the fuck are you doing at 25, mom? My mom was being a great mother at 25. She was raising us. Fucking tough job, dude. But,
well, when you won.
I'm sorry, man. That's not how I meant it, mom. Make sure you zoom in on me when I say
that. Yeah. René Vaca's mom, dude.
My mom's a great mom. Mom's one of the best moms in the fucking world, dude.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Best moms in the world, dude. I have to say that.
That's what's up. But what were their reaction when you won a NBC stand-up live?
That was crazy. My mom was there, and I remember one of my friends told me that she came up to him, and he was like, oh no, her. It was Kelly Katie. Shout out Kelly Katie. Went up to my friend Kelly and was like, Kelly went up to my mom and was like, oh, aren't you so proud of René? Like, this is amazing. Like, even if he doesn't get it, this is just a big opportunity. And my mom was like, fuck that. He fucking better win. He has bills. And then I was like, that was so my mom.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I felt going into that competition. I was like, I better win this shit.
Yeah, win or bust.
If my mom is here. Yeah. And I was the only comedian representing LA, and we were in LA. So I was like, I better win this shit, man.
Wow, how was that?
All these comics looking at me like, René shouldn't even be there, and he's representing. He better. And the fact I was like, I won, you know. But you know, that was cool. I'm focused on the next move now, and this next year is gonna be big. So
what you got planned?
It's gonna be good. I have a lot of cool stuff planned, man. Like I'm about to sign with a cool agency. I was holding off on signing with any agency for the past couple years because of COVID. Yeah. And all that shit that was just weird. So I was taking my meetings, and I was just letting them take me out to dinner and shit. I was like, I'll probably have one more dinner.
Fuck with a chow.
And finally, after 3 dinners, I decided on this agency, man. And
for sure.
It takes 3 dinners, man.
Yeah,
hey,
you
man,
put out.
If you have an agency down to take you to 3 dinners, man.
After 3 dinners, you have to put out.
No, after 3 dinners, you gotta put out, man. Like, I can't just fucking be out here. They had taken me to my 3rd dinner. Yeah. And I was like, I'll let you lick it a little bit,
For sure. So
I'm gonna let them lick it this upcoming year, and it's gonna be a cool year, man. It's gonna be just cool, just having a cool team by you, man. Just having an agency, just having
that support, that backing
to support your commercial, your acting, your commercial work, your acting work, your writing work, your fucking branding work. From anything brands that want to sponsor you, from fucking just stand-up touring work. Yeah. So it's gonna be a busy year. And on top of that, I shot 30 minutes this past.
I was just about to ask.
I shot 30 minutes in Fresno, which once we put both shows together, it actually ended up becoming like 45 minutes. So it was pretty cool, man. Joe was there. It was pretty cool, and it sucks though, man, because I mentioned my wife in the special. So, I got to shoot another one now.
Well, that's what I was surprised. Yeah, because I was surprised when I heard that you were divorced. I was like, but I just saw you in the summertime, and you were like, your best jokes were about your wife. At the time, the set that you did.
And they're still there, man.
You're still going to use them.
I'm still going to use them, man. Now it's just my ex-wife time. So it's like, look, man, I listen to a lot of motivational speeches. I'm one of those guys that wakes up in the morning, believes in manifestation. And, I know you see me walking around smoking and drinking, dude, but I know what I'm doing, man. And it's like, it's more just like, I wake up every morning, I manifest my shit, and I listen to a lot of my motivational speakers, which is my mentors that I've had since I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
And what I mean by my mentors is like, first of all, for anyone listening, you don't need to have someone alive to be your mentor, someone you know to be your mentor. There's a lot of great knowledge on YouTube, and a lot of these great mentors are probably dead. You know, so you probably can find their whole 2-hour, 3-hour seminar that in their time people pay like $500. I don't even know how much money to just be in that fucking seat, dude. And it's there for free on fucking YouTube. So Jim Rohn, Steve Jobs, Eric Thomas, all these people that I listen to every morning, they help me gather my mindset and stuff like that.
That's great advice.
And Jim Rohn was one of those guys. His lesson was you don't have to live the last 5 years like you live the next 5 years, you know? So it's always about personal development and change. If you feel like you're not where you want to be, you can change it.
Yeah.
So I've always so with that marriage, I was like, I thought that's what I wanted. I got in it, and I realized that the person I married and the person who I was at the time, we weren't meant to mesh at that time. So and it was around the time that my career needs a lot of attention. So I had to make a decision on focus on my career right now or focus on fixing my marriage, and I made the decision on choosing my career, dude.
Yeah.
I could have chose on both. I'll fix my marriage and fix my career, but I'm telling you how bad my marriage was, it would have taken a lot of energy and a lot of focus.
That could have been used somewhere else.
And that could have been used. I'm only 25 now, man. I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh man, it took me 3 years to fix my marriage, and I'm fucking all worn out. I look 40 and shit. I was fucking worn out.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask because, especially in LA, were you 25 or 24 when you got married?
I was 24.
Because especially in life, but especially in LA, 24 is like very, very young.
Yeah,
to
man.
get married. So what was your thought?
She was 9 years older than me.
What?
Yeah, so she was 9 years older, which is crazy, but at the time,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, at the time you're like.
And no disrespect to her, man. Like she was, we got married for a reason. She was a great woman and stuff. But it was just a lot of toxic traits that we both had at the time that we both just couldn't figure out.
Well, what about your life made you think that being 24 and getting married, what encouraged you to do that?
Obviously,
is that something that?
Wait, we're gonna do that question again.
Start that fucking flow again. One more time.
He just didn't like that question. He's like, that's enough on your ex-wife.
Can you stop recording on the red? Hit it again.
Sorry.
That's good.
I was looking at them the whole time.
Okay, good.
Dude, it was great so far, bro.
It was good?
This is great so far.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna ask that question again. What's that question? Okay. Good. So that's what I was gonna ask. What about?
By the way, this is the first podcast I do talking about this divorce. So I'm gonna post it as that.
This is an exclusive, baby. Oh, this is gonna be your announcement?
Basically, we'll make this my announcement. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Melissa. No, don't Melissa.
Yeah, sorry, Melissa. Sorry, Melissa. Well, that's what I was gonna ask. What about your childhood or your life encouraged you to get married at 24? Because that is a very young age, especially for LA standards. 24 is still
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think it's my family, dude. When I saw my mom and my dad not make it. Look, honestly, this is some deep psychological shit right here, dude. The whole time, and I'm gonna make a movie about this. Fuck, I don't even want to say it no more.
We can censor.
Someone's gonna steal my idea, man. No, anyways, I'm not even gonna tell you the idea of the movie, but sorry, I was God telling me not to say it.
Yeah.
No,
that's
but
God telling you, say it.
No, but my ex-wife, I guess the idea of I was raised with a mother with 5 boys, And she was so toxic. My mom, growing up watching her, dude, she was so toxic. I'm talking toxic, bro. I saw my stepdad fight with my mom, right? And then so my stepdad didn't come to the house for a couple of days, and rent was due. And when rent was due, he's being a man, you know. He's gonna come in, he's gonna deliver his part of the rent. Mm-hmm. He comes up, he's knocking the door. I open the door. And obviously, they're fighting. I'm like, oh, let me call my mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Pedro. Paisazo. Yeah. Hey, Pedro. Yeah. Hey, where's your mom? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Pedro. Let me call my mom. Mom's coming out, fucking in her chanclas, no makeup, just waking up. But she's like in those, I don't give a fuck. She's been crying all day. Yeah. What do you want? Right? And she's fucking just right there. Just fucking. And he's like, hey, I have the check for the rent right here. Cause I love you, right? And mom's like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Rips the check, dude. And I'm looking at her like, we need that shit, man. What the fuck you doing, dude? And then he looks at her like, you're fucking crazy, you know that? And he picks up the check. And then 2 days later, mom telling me to call him like, tell fucking Pedro to fucking go get another check because we fucking need to pay the fucking rent. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why'd you? That's what I'm saying. That toxic kind of shit. That was just like once. My mom has a lot of crazy stories, man. But like I said, I'm gonna save those for the movie.
Yeah.
And it's just like my mom was just growing up in that, and she had 5 boys, man. So now that her relationship with my stepdad didn't work out, now she's single again. So I'm like thinking about it in the sense of, man, my mom is such a beautiful woman. She still looks young, and she has great qualities to her. And, I'm sure she's still toxic, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But I'm thinking, like, who's going to be the next man to take that challenge? Because it's a challenge. At the end of the day, it's a fucking challenge. No matter what, you can say, oh, don't judge a woman for what she's been through. Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, it's a challenge to take upon someone like that, you know? So when I see my mom to this day, I think about it. So when I met my ex-wife, she was 9 years older. She had a kid, smart kid, by the way. Dude, like she's gonna be a genius one day, and she is a genius now. But it's like what I'm saying is like when I saw that, anyone at my age at that time, 23, 24 years old, would look at that as like, oh, I shouldn't do this, you know. But I took that as like, man, this is a beautiful thing, you know. You're a mother working hard. You have your child. You take care of your child very well. You know, you have a great relationship with your baby daddy. You know, it's all beautiful and stuff. So when I looked at it, I was like, okay, I can step. And it kind of reminded me of like someone judging my mom off her kids. I'm like, why am I gonna judge this woman off her shit? And it was like for me, I was just like, some psychological shit. I don't know if that was like some Sigmund Freud shit. Yeah. Of me like looking, I'm like, oh, like my mother and this. Yeah. And then I try to make it work, and then realizing like, this is not gonna work. It's just way too much for what I'm doing right now. And it's just like I can only imagine if my mom was dating a comedian like me, handsome, successful, funny. Yeah. My mom would fucking cut his dick off, like or some shit like that. So. I'm not saying my ex-wife was like my mom, but it was close. Yeah, wow. Dude, you got some piercing eyes, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now. Piercing eyes? I never heard that before.
You heard it now, baby. Well, I appreciate you coming out, dude. We're gonna transition to the.
Let's go to transition.
The living room, this. But but hey, dude.
It's good.
This is
good
awesome.
Stuff.
This is awesome.
We got some good stuff.
And. I want to start off by asking you, where do you think you get your confidence from? Because you're a really confident guy, which I fucking love. But like, where do you think it comes from?
Why do you love it, man?
I just love confident people. I strongly believe that, because a lot of people don't like overly confident people. And that comes from insecurity. That comes from your own insecurity.
Hey, man. Amen.
And I personally, I love confident people.
That's why I asked you that, man. I want to see it.
Yeah, I personally love confident people. And you seem confident, rightfully so. So I wanted to ask, like...
I didn't always have
also
confidence,
don't smoke
bro.
in here.
I can't smoke?
Yeah.
Like you're waiting for me and shit, like.
So what do you, where do you think you get it from?
Bro, I don't know. It was my dad, I guess. But my dad was the most confident dude. Like I knew my dad didn't have the biggest dick. But because you know you shower with your dad and shit, you know, and you see porn, you're like, my dad's dick's not that big. But it was my dad.
That's not what I expected you to say, dude. My dad's dick is not that big. My dad's dick is not that big. Why, René Vaca, why are you so confident? Well, my dad's dick is just not that big. My dad's dick is not that big. So that is a good basis for my confidence.
It's a good basis for my confidence. I'm starting from the sperm. Yeah. Where it started. It started from my dad's penis.
Yeah.
No, but growing up, you know, like always, my dad was a drug dealer, man. Mm-hmm. He was always the leader of everything, the leader of his group. He was always dressing nice. I don't even dress nice. Like, honestly, the only nice part about me right now is this jacket. I usually just wear all black. And, you know, Joe has so many videos of me wearing all black. I'm like, let me just get something. Not wearing all black. Mm-hmm. But I'm usually that guy just like Barack Obama, Steve Jobs style. You see me wearing the same shit all the fucking time, dude. Like, I don't care. I don't have time to think about what I'm going to wear in the morning, you know? So, I'm over here thinking to myself, and by the way, wearing the same shit all the time doesn't mean the same fucking clothes, meaning the same thing, different. Same black shirt, different shirt. That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Anyways, but like, the confidence came from my dad, just watching him grow, and at first I hated myself, bro. I hated the way I looked. I didn't have the Lego piece.
Yeah.
I didn't have the beard, you know. The eyebrows were always there, and the mustache was always there too. Yeah. But that's the only thing that was still there, you know. But without the beard, and I didn't care about my hair. I had no style to my hair. It was like always just loose, you know. Just like that's how I woke up, man. Just fucking shower it and that's it. Just dry it, and the way it lays, the way it lays. And I hated the fact that I looked Indian. Everyone was just always hating that I looked Indian all the time. Like, oh man, you look Indian, you're not Mexican. So I always hated that. I'm like, I'm ugly because I look Indian. Yeah. Right? I was just like, and then growing up, you start realizing like women love Middle Eastern men, right? So for me, it was like, you know, just like, you know, therapy and all that shit. I went to therapy, and I remember one day going to therapy, like, man, I fucking wish I wasn't brown. And he was like, why do you know how many people wish they were your skin color, man? And all that stuff, and you know, telling me just learn how to love myself. And that's why I was like, all right, let me learn how to love myself, man, because I grew up in that kind of family, dude. Like, you're fucking fat, you're fucking gay, you know, all that stuff. Like, just that's how they talk, man. There was no confidence building in the family. You build that shit yourself. So that's basically what I did, man. And I don't know, man. The confidence is weird. It just grew, and I know the story of how it grew. And which is crazy, you know. Usually people just are born with confidence or something. Like, no, I built my confidence, bro, and it was and you know, and to this day I wake up every morning and you know, I'm very proud of where I've gone mentally, dude. Mm-hmm. But I give all the credit to my dad and the women I've dated, I guess, somewhat, because women add confidence to you. I don't care what anybody says, man. The more women that, you know, you can get around, I guess, will add confidence to you, you know. And I've been lucky to meet a lot of cool women in my life that, I'm not saying I'm a whore or anything. I'm just saying I've been blessed to meet a lot of women in my life to add on to my story or my confidence, man. And I'm not ashamed of it, man. They've been a part of every single step of the way, dude. And I don't know, man. It's who I am now. And as far as the confidence, man, it's something I wake up to now and just like, man, I'm fucking proud of who I am and who I'm becoming. And that's pretty much all confidence is, man. It's what you're doing and what you're becoming. Yeah. If you're not doing anything, if you're just sitting around, not gaining your skills up, you know you can't read or write and you're not doing shit about it. You know you can't dress and you're not doing shit about it. You know your hairstyle's whack and you're not doing shit about it. You know your shoes are old. You're not doing shit about it. All these little things that a lot of people don't even think about. Like, you know you're fat. You're not doing shit about it. You know you lack communication skills. You're not doing shit about it. All these things that you're not doing shit about. Once you start doing doing something about it,
It builds up.
it just builds up, man.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the only thing I'm lacking is my body. I need to lose a lot of weight. But everything
think you're
else,
good.
you
Yeah.
know, I build mentally from me just trying to become a better person every day. That's where the confidence comes from. It's just that personal development of becoming better each day, and that includes confidence and everything, dude. And so that's pretty much. I don't know if that was weird and all over the place.
No,
for
yeah, I
one
get
question,
it.
but-
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people, they dislike seeing an overly confident person.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes they do, bro, and it sucks. It sucks, man, because Kendrick Lamar has a lyric. Kendrick Lamar has a lyric that sticks with me to this day. It says, "I can't fake humble just because your ass is insecure."
Yeah.
I'm not going to fake humble my and when I heard that, I'm like, I'm not. That's why when you see him on Instagram, you see me being all cocky, doing all this, or when you see me on the street, I'm over here like, oh, what the fuck is René has sunglasses in the fucking night at nighttime?
Yeah.
And fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck just because you can't do it. Don't fucking put me down for it, man.
Yeah.
Like I'll walk in sunglasses into a club and still get more attention than you. Go fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not even like that I'm asking for the attention. It's just I like the way I look in these sunglasses. I can't fucking wear them, dude. I fucking paid $1,000 for them.
yeah. They're fucking fantastic sunglasses.
No, but I was like, for me, I was like, you know, that confidence right there, man. I've had so many comedians hate on me for it.
Well, yeah. Well,
So many-
comedians are natural haters.
Especially after one stand-up MC, man, so many stand-up comedians hated on me, man. Especially only being 4 years in. And I'm telling you, the comedians that were going for this competition, dude, they're way ahead of me as far as stand-up wise. And I was like, you know, it's just for me, I was like, I got a lot of people hating and saying I wasn't ready. All this shit, man. And then they hated the confidence that I gained from that too.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, René's all cocky now. He's not doing it right. René's not doing it the way it's supposed to be happening. No, I'm doing it my way, dude. You do it the way you think it's supposed to be done. I'm going to do it my way. It's been working.
Yeah.
People love it. I'm not going to... And it's at the end of the day, it's me and who I want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not knocking anybody down for going out and doing the stupid shit they do. You know what I mean? Like there's comics out there that they fucking think waking up every day and just going to an open mic and hanging out with their dumb friends after an open mic and smoking a cigarette, they think that's gonna work, bro. Like it's more than that, man.
Yeah.
It's more than
No,
that,
yeah,
dude.
I
It's
agree.
like-
I agree.
And I don't judge you for it.
Yeah. Everyone has their
That's
own
what I'm
way.
saying.
Everyone has their own path.
And you know, and I'm not even saying any names, but if the shoe fits, wear it, dude.
Why'd you look at my shoe when you said that?
I didn't say that. I was looking at the camera.
No, you looked right at my size 14 shoe.
That's
my
a big shoe.
400
No one's gonna fit that
my
shoe,
four-
Melvin. No one's ever gonna fit in your shoe.
No, but I agree. I started doing stand up when I was 17.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got a lot of like negative energy from older apparently wiser comedians in the game, and it's
So stupid.
and looking back at it now, I was just like, it was so unwarranted. Like I wouldn't even be talking to them, and they would come up to me and like try to give me game and like try to like.
And sometimes the comics that try to give you game haven't done shit for themselves.
Exactly.
They just
And
think,
I would just
I've
be
done
thinking-
this like 10, 12 years.
I would-
and
exactly.
That's the same open mic you're at.
Exactly.
I'm
I'd be
like,
thinking like
fuck you,
we were
dog.
just on the same show together. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like we were just on the
Bro.
same show together. Like please.
Bro, Bernie Mac said this. Like, when someone asked, like, oh, what are some other stand-ups that you are inspired by? Like, I don't listen to any other stand-ups. I just listen to me and stuff. So I was always inspired by that. I'm like, that dude is like, you
Yeah.
know. So I've always made sure that whenever I talk my shit on stage, it's me, it's who I am, and it's what I want to do. And I don't know, man. I love the way my career is going, and a lot of comics don't.
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
It's insecure. I personally, I'm gonna let you know right now, dude. It's inspiring to see you post like when you posted your face on the Laugh Factory. I was like, holy.
Oh, it's up there
shit.
tonight. I'm there. It's up there tonight. It's right there right now. I'm gonna go take a picture of it.
That's dude, there you go, bro. That's fucking awesome, bro. Like when I saw that shit, I was like, holy shit. That's like major.
No, yeah.
Especially in the LA comedy community. That's like.
That was a big milestone for me
Yeah.
to get on the Laugh Factory, and then I just had my own night at the Laugh Factory, and I'm gonna get another one again. And it's dope to just be like, man, I remember growing up, that was like, I want to hit the Laugh Factory stage.
Yeah.
And it was like, that for me was bigger than any stage, bigger than the Comedy Store, bigger than the Improv, because that's just something you just see globally, that Laugh Factory logo. And it was like, now to just have my name affiliated with it, man, it's just dope, man. It's something that just like a kid dreams of. And when you know about the game, you know.
Yeah.
Or like even immigrants will ask you like, oh, have you done the Laugh Factory?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know, like you'll be like in India, like you need to do the Laugh Factory, right?
Yeah.
You know,
'cause
like that's always like that's always the thing. Like when you want to rep yourself as a comedian, oh, I'm at the Laugh Factory. Oh my God, he's at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, it's like a standard.
So it's like a standard. Even though like when you're a comedian, you know, there's some comedians that don't even deserve to be on that stage. But I know I'm one of them that does deserve to be on it. So.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it's pretty cool to just to feel that, because you know there's a lot of comedians that it's hard to feel that I belong here, and every comedian that does this, you need to learn how to feel that. You need to learn how to feel how to belong there. Not only act like you belong there, but feel that you belong here, dude. Because if you don't, they'll censor right away.
Yeah.
They'll be like, they're either gonna try to mentor you, and then you get stuck in this little weird mentorship thing, or you just act like you know what you're doing, and they're gonna feel it, and they're gonna treat you like one of them, man.
Yeah.
And I've always been lucky to do that.
Yeah.
You know, people have always fucked with me for who I was, and a lot of the reason why in my a lot of comics right now would be doing feature work, going on the road, being a feature act. To this day I haven't been blessed with that opportunity to be a feature act besides a few comics that have taken me on the road: Greg Wilson, Eric Schwartz, William Barcena, Robert Zapata, Dante Chang, all these people that have taken me to feature for them. Like, you know, it's just been a cool experience to work with them, because I rarely get that opportunity to feature now, because I portray myself as this headliner, and I am, but it's like I'm not, like no one wants to follow me. Not like that, I'm not saying that that's the thing, but no one wants the comic to open for them when they like, they're trying to be a headliner.
Yeah,
they like the guy who's like, he does the job, so I can get up there. Yeah, he's good enough to go up there and do it. Like, and then that's always my goal when I'm on stage, is to kill and make the other guy die, you know. And so and every time I don't do that, I get pissed off. So I think they know that. I haven't gotten a lot of feature work at all, man. And I could have had a lot of feature work, but and I know that the reason why is because of the reason I portray myself, man. And you ask other headliners too, they'll give you that same story. Yeah, when I was starting out, no one wanted to take me on the road. And that's the same story, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, at first I thought it was like, man, am I doing something wrong? But it's like, no, it's just people are fucking haters, bro.
How's your relationship with older comedians? Like, because
They're
you're
great.
25.
They're great.
Yeah.
I'm 25 years old, and a lot of the people I'm hanging out with are 40.
Yeah.
I don't hang out with people my age, dude.
Yeah.
I just got with a girl who's my age.
You're like the first guest that I've had that's our age.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you're like 27, 28.
No, I'm 26. I just turned 26.
He and Joel's 26 too.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest one, right?
25?
Mm.
Yeah, the youngest one, cutest one too. In the comedy scene, has gotten hit recently, but it's more of like a countrywide problem that's occurring is the drugs. The drugs. Have you had any negative or positive experiences with the drug scene in comedy? 'Cause especially the comedy community, it's kind of like almost akin to the music community, where it's just like drugs and alcohol are so rampant to the point where it's almost normalized.
Oh, trust me, dude. I know.
Yeah, as you're drinking beer and smoking a blunt, yeah.
No, I mean, for me, it's like, growing up, that was just always part of the game.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna see drugs.
Yeah.
You know, that's always everyone's worry. Like, oh, the comedians and actors and rappers and all them, they're just always in that scene. You know, and it's true, man. Like, there's that guy that shows up at the comedy club and all he does is sell to comics.
Yeah.
You know, and or there's just comics that just always have it.
Yeah.
And then they'll ask you like, you want some, and you know you'll just do it, unless you're stupid. Unless you're stupid and like you actually do it, but if you're smart enough, you'll say no. But yeah, man, drugs have been crazy. I mean, I just had a friend die of it. So, Fu Quan, rest in peace, man. He was there for my special, which was crazy. A week before he died, I shot my special, and he was there. It was crazy, man. I mean, there's a lot of guilt. A lot of guilt you feel off that when your friend dies. All the shit you could have done for your friend. Like you ever, like a friend asks you for a ride and you say I can't, and you usually could have, but you're just like you're lazy that day, and you just think of those moments, you know, or like those moments where Fu asked me for a spot and like I chose the bigger headline over him, kind of shit. Like shit behind the scenes shit that no one will really see.
Yeah.
You know, and then Fu was mad at me for that. Like, yo, he's choosing these corny Hollywood motherfuckers over me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I got it, man. He's got 1 million followers, man. He's got 1 million followers.
Yeah.
You know, and but Fu was always that dude, man. Kept it real. I never been to a concert until I met Fu, and we talked about Kodak Black because I love Kodak Black, bro. So when I found out he was coming to LA, saw how much the tickets were, and they weren't that expensive, I was like, I'll buy tickets, man. And I bought 2 tickets, man. And I don't know, I just bought 2 tickets, you know. And I don't know who I was gonna take. And at the time, I was thinking I'm gonna take a girl or something. But no, man, I was thinking like, you know, I never been to a concert before, and there's gonna be a lot of black people, and you know, I don't wanna seem like a corny ass dude. Like, you know, I'm not being racist here. I'm just like legit saying, like, you know, I don't want to seem corny in front of a lot of people that are enjoying Kodak Black, and they just have some dude like, and like, who the fuck is this dude, man? Like, you know, so I hit up Fu, and I'm just like, hey, man, like, I know me and you like Kodak, whatever. You want to come to the concert with me? And he tells me like, and that's gay as fuck. But he's like, yeah, I'll go with you though. And we go to the concert, and Fu's just there watching my back. He's like, go enjoy yourself, man. You know, he's telling me where to go, telling me don't be around here, don't be around there. You know, giving me a bump here. Like, you know, like we're having a good time, man. Yeah. And we're just there, and like, so he like that same night we had parked somewhere and we got our car towed, and Fu walked me the whole way to the tow station, bro. He walked me the whole way, and I didn't know how to get money for my car at the time. I had spent my money. It was like $400 to get the car out, and I was like, fuck. And Fu gives me the best idea ever at the time, and he's like, ask your bitch. And I'm like, I never even thought of that. And I text my girl at the time, like, yo, my car just got towed. She sends me the money right away. And I'm like, fuck, man, Fu is a pimp.
Yeah.
But you know, I was just like, you know, Fu was always like had that big brother bodyguard kind of stuff. So when he died, man, off that fentanyl, it was like, fuck. You know, I lost one of my closest friends. You know, like and honestly, it had a big part to do with my divorce. When he passed, I left my wife a little shortly after he passed. It was like, life's short, man. I can't just be here. You know, Fu was always telling me to live your life and how much I don't need that stress in my life, and how much if I were to, you know, find a way to just focus on my career right now and just go all in, and how he would, you know, he supported my marriage and he was a big advocate for it, but he always knew what was best for me. Because he's been around it all. He grew up around the Wayans, bro. Yeah. Damien Wayans was his best friend growing up, you know. Yeah. So he's been around success, and he knows what it takes to be around it. And for me, for him to be telling me, like, you don't need that shit right now, but still be supporting my marriage. I didn't even invite him to my wedding, man, because my wife at the time knew how unsupportive he was, kind of. But he wasn't unsupportive. He just, like, I slipped up and was drunk and told him how Food doesn't really think and all that stuff. And after that, she's like, I don't want to know what's. And that's all. I feel bad also not having Food at my wedding too, man. But a lot of people weren't at my wedding, man, and it wasn't even a real wedding, man. Fuck. I know. Yeah. But like for me, it was like I always had I had a lot of regrets with Food, man. So when he passed away, it was really sad. And when I heard it was from Coke, man, it was like, man, I've done that a lot of times with him, man. I've done a lot of. Let me say it again. Like like when I heard it was from Coke, like I was shocked because it's like, you know, I've been around him when he was doing it, and you know, I've experienced it with him. Not a lot, but you know, I've experienced it with him, and that moment I was like, I'm gonna live my life and successfully for you know, in honor of him too, man. Because it's like, you know, life is short, man. Fu was a great fucking person, he was just like, you know, he had so much ideas for me that I still have to this day text messages of scripts. And Fu would write his scripts through text. So it'd be like, René this and Fu this. And it was like, you have to, it's not like, you know, so like, you have to read it through text. But it was like one of those cool moments where I was just like, man, fuck. But when he passed, man, I was like, I'm gonna do it right, man. And I don't know. I read about it too, because I googled them like why I was abandoning a lot of shit after he died. It was kind of like after Kobe died. After Kobe died, I had just won NBC, and that money that I won from NBC went fast. I spent that $30,000 quick, because Kobe was a big part of my life, and then I spent like $6,000 on tickets, real quick. I had spent $6,000 on the car. I had to give my mom some money, this money, and I paid rent. You know, that money went fast, fool. Yeah. But part of the main thing I remember was spending $6,000 on tickets, and then he died.
On Laker tickets?
Yeah, and he died. Like I forgot, I had bought the tickets before he died. Yeah. And he died, and those tickets went up from 6,000 to probably 12,000. Wow. And I could have sold them, but I didn't, because I told my brother I was gonna take him to the game and shit.
They were floor seats? Yeah.
No, they were like those private reserve seats.
Yeah.
They're good though. They're good seats. But anyways, the point is, like, I've noticed after every death, I always get weird, you know. So, Fu died, left my wife, whatever, and started just focusing on myself, because I realized like that's kind of what Fu lived for, man. It was like, you know, I'm gonna go live my life, and I'm gonna just do it this way, regardless of what people think of me. Yeah, because a lot of times marriage is about what people think of you, man. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of times people stay in a marriage because they don't want their moms to be disappointed, or they don't want their mother-in-laws to be like, oh, I did leave your daughter, or stuff like that. I'm like, if that's what it has to be, that's what the story is, man. Don't try to change it. Don't try to make it a happy ending, man. If your story ends bad, it ends bad, bro. It ends bad, dude. There's a lot of bad endings to a lot of stories. Sometimes those are the best stories, man. Kurt Cobain, that wasn't a happy ending, but it's one of the greatest stories ever, man. Tupac, that wasn't a happy ending. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking end like that, but I'm just saying, like let your story be your story, man. If that's how you feel at the moment, do your shit, man. You know, be smart about it. Yeah. But anyways, fentanyl, man, that shit will fuck you up. I'm sad I took away my friend, but you know, I like a lot of cocaine shit, man. And it involved other people that I was close to too, man. So I also didn't want to. It was weird, man. It was just a weird moment. I didn't know what to react to, man. I didn't know who to blame. I didn't know who to point fingers at. And it was just like, regardless, my friend's gone. So I don't know what to say about that. Yeah. 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 I mean, the best thing you can do is to live for him, you know. And I definitely saw. We weren't on like talking on a personal basis, but following each other. Like, I definitely saw like a switch in your social media where it's just like you just work. Yeah. It was just like, that's all I'm focusing on, man. You know what I mean? It's just like show. Yeah. I mean, and it was like, now each time I book a show too, I'm like, man, I should have had Fu on this show, and it sucks, man. But that's how I do it. That's how I handle everything. Is work. When my dad got locked up, it was just work. It was just a lot of shit, man. Just, I don't know what the fuck that was right now. Work. But I was like I said, man, it's always been work, man. That's how you handle everything. Is work. Work hard. Get better. Jim Rohn's advice was always like, don't wish things were easier, wish you were better. That's some of the realest shit I ever heard, bro. You know how many people complain, like, man, I wish the rent wasn't so high. I wish it wasn't so expensive to live in Los Angeles, or I wish comedy wasn't that hard, dude. Don't complain about shit. Just get better. Stop being a bitch. Yeah. Fucking just get better, dude. Fucking just sitting there complaining. Get better, dude. Yeah. Complaining about weight, go lose weight, dude. I complain about my weight all day, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of happy with it. I look cute, chubby, dude. You do. Thank you. Yeah. Like, imagine me skinny. I see myself skinny. I kind of don't like it.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
I like the gut.
Yeah, you.
I'm saying, but I'm gonna lose it because sometimes I do get insecure when I'm fucking and shit. See it bounce, but you know I'm gonna do something about that.
You know what, dude? I love how open you are, man. I love that. You just add details that I did not ask for, and it just gives me a good, vivid image.
I'm sorry.
No, I love it. I love it, dude. I love it.
No,
Yeah,
man.
it's yeah. Just so y'all
I've
know.
noticed every question he asks me, I'm always going off on like a whole different rant. So like, yeah, you know. So what about fentanyl? Yeah, you know, with my father.
Yeah, but
Uh,
it's like it's like, dude. Well, what do you
Let me
think
start
about
from the root.
What do you think about the coke epidemic? Well, every time I fuck, I see my belly fucking. I see my belly bounce back at me, and I like it
Crazy.
sometimes.
It's crazy times, man. Crazy times.
Still can't get over it. Where do you get your confidence from? Well, my dad's penis is small. It was so fucking funny.
I'm sorry.
No, dude, it's okay, bro. And you're a staple in the comedy community because not only are you absolutely hilarious, but you're very proud of your Mexican heritage and your ethnicity and where you came from. So I guess it's like a double question where it's just like, why? Like, what makes you so proud? Because you and I know a lot of Latino comedians that are like really low key about that. They don't want to mention it. They don't.
Or they'll mention it to a minimum.
Or
like,
they'll mention it when it's useful for them.
Yeah, just mention it just enough, but like their life doesn't speak to that.
Yeah, or
you know?
like.
But you know.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like the Latino comedians in this game, man. At first, it was like George has done it all.
Mm-hmm.
For Latinos, right? Like George has touched every subject for Latinos in their
George
homes.
Lopez.
George Lopez, yeah. George, he was our Richard Pryor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that was my Richard Pryor. George Lopez was like, when I saw George Lopez, Why You Crying? And America's Mexican and
His
you know all the sitcom, man, and it was like all this shit. I'm like, fuck, man, that was my dream, you know. But it was still inspiring to see, and it was like it was like one of those things that you'll never forget when you see it. So when I always told myself, when I become a comedian, I want to be just like that. I want to be an artist painting the picture like George painted the picture. When George talked about him being at the house with his family, you saw the house, you saw his family members. He showed you everything, bro. It wasn't just him talking on a microphone, just like saying words, and then you just have to. I don't want the audience to think when I'm on stage. Not like that. I'm not saying I don't say I want a dumbass audience. I want to relieve them from all that, because you know, they go throughout their day thinking about their days and thinking about their horrible days and how horrible the world is and how horrible politics is and all that stuff. So to have for me to go up to an audience and think like, hey, I know you've been probably worried about your shit life. Well, let me tell you how shittier it is. Like, you know, like for me, it's like, fuck that, man. Like, I want to come on stage, talk about my life, make them laugh about my shit, make them realize how ridiculous it is, how life even is.
Yeah.
You know, how let's just laugh at it, period. Because if I can laugh at my life and it was this bad, you can fucking laugh at your fucking stupid ass day you were having today, man. Like, you know, so that's always been my goal with comedy, was like, I want to get the audience to just fuck with me to that level. Like, man, this dude just made me forget about and made me laugh about everything I was going through, you know? As opposed to like, man, you know, this guy really made me think, you know? I'm like, no, I don't
There's
want to be
enough
that.
comedians to do it.
I'll leave that to the smart ones, man. I'm not saying I'm not smart, but I'm just saying I'll leave them to that's their market, man. My market is like, man, you want to come to me when you forget.
You want a good hour.
You want to just come with me. You want to chill, bro. I don't want to hear about your problems. You don't want to hear about mine, but I'm gonna tell you about mine because they're funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so when it comes to Latino comedy. That's what I think about it when I think about Latino comedy. It's kind of like black comedy, you know.
Have you ever done a comedy set in Spanish?
No.
Would you want to?
I would want to. Yeah.
I did it once.
But it's hard.
It's different.
Cause Mexican Americans, you know, we're very Spanglish, and we're also very just like, you know.
I think. Do you know how to speak Spanish? Obviously?
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't know. I think Spanish comedy, doing comedy in Spanish is
it's tough, man. Like, and it's crazy because there's so many different regions of Spanish.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck. You really either gotta go all Mexican or you gotta go real Central American. Or like real mix or like real general.
You know how to speak Mexican Spanish.
Yeah, I'm very Mexican.
I know how to speak Central American.
Yeah,
Spanish.
I'm very Mexican. I'm very Mexican, but I can also bust a Salvi accent real quick.
Oh yeah.
I'm Salvadorian. Yeah.
You're half Salvadorian?
I'm 25% Salvadorian.
I'm half Salvadorian, half Guatemalan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 25% Salvadorian, but I'm very in touch with my Salvi side because my grandma and I love her to death. And she's exposed me to, pan con pago, all that shit, like, yeah, pupusas, fucking, like, I think Salvi tamales are better than Mexican tamales, and I'll die to this day with that fact. I don't know, it's just, like, for me, it's just that Salvi culture is dope, but, yeah, like I said, like, that Mexican culture, man, like, Mexican culture, Mexican comedy, it's like black comedy, man, we don't like that corny shit, man.
Yeah,
we just don't, man. Like,
yeah.
I don't care what you say, man.
Yeah.
Like, and we don't.
What are your thoughts
We
on
don't.
like Latino people that don't know how to speak Spanish? Because I know I've met people who hate them.
Yeah.
They're like really mean to them.
I don't judge them, man, because at the end of the day, if you didn't grow up speaking Spanish, that's not your fault. You know what I mean? So I don't judge them on it. But if they just completely make no effort, or like completely just like just go off on the wind, like well, I wasn't raised around my heritage, so that's not me, like kind of shit, or kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm being a bully, and just don't like corny dudes,
Yeah.
or if that's just the way I think
I
it
think
should
you
be.
could just smell it. You could see it on someone when someone's just like trying to be something that they're not.
Yeah, and I think that's what it comes off as when you
Yeah.
don't speak Spanish, or like
Yeah.
not even try to at least try it.
Yeah.
The interviews sound dumb. I'm like, that was funny that you tried.
Yeah,
that.
like he's trying to speak.
He's trying to speak his fucking language, like, you know what I mean? But when they're just like, I don't speak that shit, or I don't do that beaner shit on stage. Like, you don't have to. When they say that, when they say, like, I don't say that
It's like
beaner shit on stage.
self-internalized racism.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't say those jokes either, to the point where I'm like, tacos,
Yeah.
burritos,
La chancla.
margaritas.
Yeah, yeah, all
like,
that
like,
stuff,
like,
yeah.
okay, those are the stupid jokes. We get those. The beans, like, those are the stupid jokes.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about those jokes. I'm talking about like real family shit that people try to step away from because people feel like they're not gonna relate to it, man. It's your job to paint the picture and show them what you're seeing. So you're not a comedian until you can do that, man. Until you can show them your life, show them your struggle, and be like, I made a bunch of white people laugh off my life.
Yeah.
Man, it was
White
fun.
people, yeah.
It was cool.
Dude, Renee, thank you so much for doing this
man,
again.
it was cool, man.
I have my hands are really cold, right?
Yeah, This is Illuminati. This is Illuminati.
Don't
here.
say that, bro. Come on, bro. But I have something for you.
What?
Huh?
happening?
Oh.
I'm scared. I need to pee. It better not be from Joel.
Lean back, lean back.
Do I look fat? I don't want to look fat when I'm getting this gift. It's not even my ex-wife.
Since we're in the flower district,
Oh, what the
and
fuck?
I always give my guests flowers at the end of each episode.
Oh my god.
Just to show appreciation. And not only
Oh my-
appreciation for coming on the show, but appreciation for, like, being in my life, being my friend, being, and all that stuff.
Hey,
and
man,
I'm
this
a
is
strong
amazing.
advocate for giving people their flowers, you know what I mean? So thanks again, dude.
Look at this shit right here, man. Look at this fucking shit right here, dude.
Freshly picked this morning.
This is awesome, bro.
Thank you, yeah. Thanks again for doing the show.
You really mean this?
Yes.
This one's kind of broke.
I know, but they kind of match your jacket too.
Thank you, Melvin. I never gotten flowers before, man.
Really? Well, I'm glad to be first, dude. I picked orange because I was like, when I think of you, it's like bright, powerful orange. I got orange. Now on some gay shit.
Melvin, I love you, man.
I love you too, bro. Thank you again.
Can you cut the camera?
The great René Vaca.
No,
everybody.
honestly though, this is awesome, brother. Hey, I never heard about another man giving me flowers, man. But hey, dude, this is dope, man. I honestly never thought I would say it was dope. This is dope. This is
sure.
amazing, man.
Hey.
I'm gonna give these to Terry tonight at the haha.
Yeah.
And say it's for me.
Yeah.
Be like, Terry, I love you.
Or take them to your girl.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of my male guests do. They're like, thank you, and they give them to their girl.
Oh man, no. But I appreciate you, Melvin.
Hey.
All love, man. I appreciate the M word, everybody out here.
Salute.
Appreciate you, man.
And wow.